Hey, what's up, everybody? Mike Lindsley back with you for an ML Sports Take. We are here from Rosie's Corner. It is a Friday. That means fish. That means mac and cheese. That means fries and coleslaw for the sides as well. You can grab all the fresh salads. You just saw some grilled chicken salad, some mac salad coming out as well. So if you feel like a sub, put it with the mac salad. You're eating a little healthier and a little bit lighter today. You go with the grilled chicken salad as well. Plus pizza wing combinations available. Grab the meatball bomber. Grab the stuffed shells. Grab the classic burger. It's all here at Rosie's Corner, a proud ML Sports Platter sponsor. And I should mention that you can download the Slice app and order right from there as well. Rosie's Corner is a proud ML Sports Platter sponsor. You know, look at what's happening right now in sports, and arguably the two best athletes going right now are in the conference finals of their respective sport. Now, we can only hope that in baseball that we can get this with Ohtani and Trout. Right now, things are going pretty well for those guys. You know, will the pitching hold up? Can they stay healthy? Who knows? Those are always the two main issues for the LA Angels of Anaheim. But the reality is, in the NHL right now, the best player in the world, Connor McDavid, is in the conference finals right now with the Edmonton Oilers after last night's overtime win over the Calgary Flames. They just absolutely were too much for him. I know that the goal was controversial on the Calgary side that could have won it, got called back. I don't know really where I land on that yet. But McDavid, to me, is the biggest story. I mean, his teammate, Leon Draisaitl, is a tremendous player as well. I mean, this guy had 17 points in 5 games, I believe. You look at the math on that. That's over 3 points a game in the NHL. And to do it in the playoffs is absolutely insane. But then you have yet on another level is Connor McDavid. And having this guy in, remember when he broke down, you know, he undressed the entire Ranger roster earlier this year with a remarkable goal, scoring just insane highlight reel goals. And then last night, Draisaitl wins the puck along the right board, and he just kind of poked it to McDavid, and then he just kind of made a little quick jiggle wig kind of thing, and then bang, he nailed it in the slot. There aren't many guys who can make that shot at that angle, and Connor McDavid certainly can, and that goal last night has to rank near the top, if not at the top, for all of his career goals because of the stage and how deep they're making it into the postseason, and really that's what you want in all sports. I know that a lot of people subscribe by, well, you got to have the big markets, you got to have the big... But it depends on what sport it is. I mean, the NHL has their niche markets no matter what. You know, Buffalo doesn't make the postseason. They're still a top 5 in ratings, you know, in the hockey playoffs. You look at the NFL, it really doesn't matter because it's the most popular league, and we don't, you know, we don't have to have, you know, New England, the Giants, and you know, Houston and you know, the Rams. We don't have to have the big market teams in there because we're getting 30 million plus share, you know, for regular games as it is. Just average teams playing, we get 30, 25, 30, 32, 33 million tuning in on any of the networks. But I think that the overwhelming similarity between NBA, NHL, MLB, and NFL is to have your star players playing as late as possible in the postseason. Think about right now, you know, go back in time here, Derek Jeter was in the playoffs pretty much every year. Now, I'm not saying he was the best player, but he was kind of an indirect best player and the face of the most famous franchise, and he became a postseason star through the years. I mean, his postseason numbers are equal, if not better, than the regular season, which is really saying something. That's why I always kind of laugh at certain things when people criticize Jeter, like, oh, his batting average is what? Off the hook here, I think it's 307 in the postseason. You know, oh, you hit 310 in the regular season. Yeah, it's supposed to be about 15 points lower in the playoffs because you have better teams, better bullpens, better pitchers. The pressure is way higher, so people just don't seem to get that. It's just kind of an anti-Yankee, anti-Jeter thing. But I think having your stars playing in the postseason is a big deal. Mickey Mantle did it for the Yankees for years. Joe DiMaggio did it for the Yankees for years. Look at Tom Brady with the New England Patriots. You know, you look at other superstars like Montana and Rice in the Super Bowl 4 times in the 80s, won them all. It helps to have your stars in the game, your best player or your best players going deep. Meanwhile, in the NBA, we have Steph Curry doing the same thing with the Golden State Warriors. They have arrived in the conference finals yet again. And, again, with Klay Thompson being healthy, got Poole coming off the bench. Obviously, Draymond and Klay and Steph continue to do their thing. But having Klay back and healthy, him and Steph just bouncing off of off of each other. But you want the best players playing deep into the playoffs and playing in the finals. It's only better for your league. It's more ratings. It's more advertising. It's more eyeballs. It's more everything. It's more jersey sales. You want LeBron deep into the postseason. Look at Michael Jordan, 6 finals in the 90s, won them all. He was in the postseason each and every year with the battles against Indiana and the Knicks, and the finals against the Blazers with Drexler, and the Lakers with Magic, and the Suns with Barkley, and the Jazz with Stockton Malone, and the Sonics with Della Shrimp, and Sean Kemp and Gary Payton. Like, you want that as a commissioner, as a league. You want to see your best players playing as deep as humanly possible in the postseason. So a lot to look forward to here, but just really cool to see Connor McDavid, the best in the NHL, in the conference finals. Steph Curry, the best in the NBA for my money in the conference finals. And we'll see if we can get Ohtani and Trout to follow suit in Major League Baseball. We've been cracking at that one. We've been dying for that one, for those two superstars to play in the postseason. It's going to be a tremendous watch the rest of this year with all these guys. But again, if you are a commissioner, if you are, on the executive side or on the ownership side, whatever the case may be, you want to see the best of the best in your sport play and represent the sport and keep getting that interest pulled your way. And that is what's happening with Connor McDavid and Steph Curry right now. Unfortunately, they play all their games at 9:30, 10 at night on the East Coast. But now that hopefully these guys can make it into the finals, and then the games come back a little bit, an 8 o'clock, maybe 8:15, 8:20 start. NBA certainly starts later on many nights as well. But certainly cool to see these guys go deep into the postseason. Mike Lindsley with you here. It's an ML Sports Take. Get on down here for Fish Friday. Pizza, wings, pasta, hot and cold subs, and more. Gift cards available for any occasion here at Rosie's Corner. And grab the salads, desserts, drinks, and chips and snacks to go as well. Hit me on Twitter at Mike L Sports. As I always tell you, enjoy the games.